Hi ladies, welcome to Coverage Day. I'm so excited to share all of our coverage options with you. We have the most amazing products that help us make our skin look flawless, and that's really the point of coverage, is to help you conceal any problem areas that you might have and to help your skin look flawless. So let me share with you all of these amazing products. So the first thing I want to share with you is our primer. Primer is the first step. So if you are not using a primer, I strongly suggest it. So when you use a primer, you use it after your moisturizer. You would just put on a tiny bit, and what you're going to do is put that all over your face. It's clear, and what that is going to do is it's going to prime your face and get it ready for your foundation. It's going to fill in any wrinkles, crevices, pores, anything going on, any indentions you have in your skin. It's going to help you create a smooth surface so that your foundation goes on nice and smooth, even, and not only that, it's going to make your foundation last longer. I went ahead and I put it on because you want to let it sit just for a couple of minutes before you put on your foundation. So for sure, ladies, it is so important that you prime before anything else. The next thing I'm going to share with you are concealers. So nothing feels better than feeling comfortable in your own skin, and I feel that way now because I'm using quality products. I'm not breaking out anymore. They're not harmful for my skin, and now I don't mind going without makeup for the day, but sometimes I do like to, cover this stuff up. And what I use for that is our concealer. Our concealer is amazing. This stuff covers everything. It can cover my tattoo, and if it can cover my tattoo, it can cover anything that you have going on your face. So I can help you get color match for the best color concealer and foundation. But the way that you choose which concealer to use is depending on what you're going to use it for. So you choose the same color as your foundation if you're going to cover up any spots that you have going on. You can use a lighter color if you have to cover up dark circles underneath your eyes. If you're going to use it for both of those things, then you would get a concealer in the middle, and I will help you choose that concealer, so don't you worry about it. Just let me know you're interested and I will get you the best color for your skin. So what I like to do is, and all you need is a tiny bit of product, I like to conceal all of the scarring that I have going on down here. And I just use a brush, and you can use a brush, you can use your finger, you can use whatever you want, whatever technique you like best. And all I do is I'm kind of tapping it on. So when you tap it on, it creates better coverage, okay? So this is the same color as my foundation. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to tap it on. And then that is the result. I can't really see that well. Okay, that's the result. So if you notice, it covered up all of those scars that I had down here. This is an actual real pimple right now, a bump. So you're still going to kind of see the bump, but it did cover up all of the scarring. Okay, so that is our concealer in action. Now let me talk to you about our foundation options. So I'm going to start off with the least coverage. Our least coverage foundation is our BB Flawless. Our BB Flawless is a tinted moisturizer, and what this is going to do is it's just going to enhance your complexion and give you a tad bit of color. And I'll kind of show you. If you notice, it has a little bit of color. This is great for dry skin, and this is basically going to go on like a moisturizer, so you want to use very little, okay? That is our BB Flawless, a great option for dry skin. Another option that is great for dry skin and that offers tons of coverage is our cream foundation. Our cream foundation is that, oops, that's not our cream foundation. This is our press powder. Oh, sorry. This is our cream foundation. So our cream foundation is that smooth, it has that smooth feel, kind of feels like cream, and then when you put it on, it's going to dry like powder. It's going to dry to a powder finish. This is great because A lot of times you won't need a concealer with this one because you can just keep dabbing it on those problem areas and start and build on it and build on it, and then you'll get a great coverage with this. This is also good for dry skin. You can use it if you have oilier skin, but you're gonna have to put on a pressed powder, okay? So this is our cream foundation. Then we have our liquid foundation. This stuff has been dubbed the liquid gold. This is amazing. It is a liquid foundation. This is medium to full coverage. What you want to do before you put it on is you want to mix it up, okay? And you want to use a foundation brush. I'm going to demo this for you in a second. This is the best stuff on the market. It goes on so nicely and it's so light, it doesn't even feel like you have anything on. And the last foundation that we have is our pressed powder. Our pressed powder. This I like to put on, I actually use on top of any foundation that I use. So whether I'm using the BB cream or my cream foundation or my liquid foundation, I will always go back over with pressed powder to set it. And that is going to set my foundation. It's also going to make it last longer, and it's going to offer a little extra coverage. So if you are looking for intense full coverage, you can use any of these foundation options and then go over with the pressed powder. So let me demo this liquid foundation for you. So if you remember, I went over with my primer and then I went over with some concealer. I'm going to use my foundation brush. I'm going to mix my liquid foundation really well. And for this, you want to make sure that you fill up the dropper, and you are just going to use just a couple of drops. So, let me do that again. I'm just going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops on my liquid foundation brush. I'm going to dab it on my skin, and then I am going to very lightly buff it on my skin. Very lightly. Now, when you use this liquid foundation, you can choose to either do the foundation and then concealer, or you can do concealer and then the foundation. It's completely up to you. You always want to make sure to go down your neck because you don't want a line right here. So make sure that you blend down your neck. Let me just make sure that I blend it all right. This brush is amazing because it has a little divot. You can put your foundation in there, but not only that, it helps you get into this eye area and make sure that you are covering the entire area. And I am using the lightest strokes. I'm not pressing hard. I'm just buffing it right on the surface of my skin. So there you go. Let me show you this liquid foundation. It is so light. It feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. And that's what you want when you wear foundation. You don't want it to feel caked on. You don't want it to feel like you have a ton of makeup on. You want it to feel light and you want it to look natural, okay? So this is the coverage from my liquid foundation. Now I can just wear this all by itself. That's completely fine. It offers a great amount of coverage, but like I said, what I love to do is to go back over with my pressed powder, and let me grab my brush really quickly. And when I go over with my pressed powder, I'm literally going to just dab it with my powder brush. Literally just dab it on very lightly, and then I'm just going to tap it on the surface. And what that's going to do is it's just going to set my foundation, and it's going to offer me just a tiny bit more coverage, and it's really just going to help my foundation last a little longer. Okay, and there you go. Natural, ladies. That's what you're going for, is natural. Please reach out. Let me know if you are interested in any of these products. We have this thing called the Flawless 4. The Flawless 4 is the primer, the liquid foundation brush, and the concealer. These 4 products are going to give you a flawless, flawless look. And if you don't need concealer, then you can do the triple threat. So the liquid foundation brush, the liquid foundation, and the primer. Please reach out. I'll be more than happy to help you get color matched and help you find the exact shade for your skin tone, and just help you feel comfortable and confident in your skin, ladies. Thank you so much. Oops. Thank you so much for joining me. I totally appreciate it, and we'll be talking soon. Bye.